What is up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast. I am your host, formerly known as the Locks That Rocks the Cyborg to Die For, your host of the official podcast of Rocklahoma, Surviving Rocklahoma, and we are here to bring you all things local music community in the northeastern Oklahoma, the rural Oklahoma, if you will. Real Oklahoma, rural Oklahoma, however you want to look at it. We are so glad to have you folks here. I see you folks joining us in the comments. Give us a shout out. Let us know how we are sounding to those of you who are tuning in live. And you folks that are tuning in live are going to be able to qualify for a couple of different prize packs, a couple of different sets of tickets to some upcoming community events. I see you there in the comments. What is up? Let's see who all we've got. You see, what is up? Matt Abbott, Adams, Chris Pagliolo. What is up? Badass Lori Brass is in the comments. Shout out to all the crew from Rock the Knox. What is up, Randy? Chantal Stellar, Carly McColston. How's it going? Nicole. Hey, girl. What is up? Also see my good friend and fellow cartographer of the campgrounds, Darren Pilkington, who has been instrumental for the last several years in keeping the Rocklahoma campgrounds map going. It is, he says that he is hoping to drop an update on the map tomorrow. Thank you so much, Darren. Darren, you rock, dude. I see the Liquor Daddy of Pryor, Oklahoma is in the comments. What is up, Monty? What's up, Alan? Heather West is in there. Ricky, what up, my buddy? So many folks. I am so glad to see all of you folks here in the comments. I tell you, we got a stacked show for you. I know I say that every week, as I just dawns on me that I have misplaced my entire stack of notes. What the hell? Where did all my notes go? That's fine. I know what I was going to talk about on this show anyway. Looks like we're going to wing it, y'all. But I tell you, we've got some cool stuff to talk about. I have a couple of announcements that we're going to break off for you all tonight. We also are going to have some tasty jams from a couple of bands that are playing several events over the course of the summer. And we are also going to be talking about a little bit of news that was blowing up all over this past week on social media. So I tell you what, get your refreshments in your hand and start getting comfortable. Put those hearing devices in your ear holes and turn up your volume. It is time to talk about all things local rock music here in the area. So first up, I tell you what, let's pay some bills. So we are going to give a special thank you to our sponsors who help support the show. And first up is our longest running sponsor and proud partner of Rocklahoma, who answers the question, what do you want to do with your life? I want to rock! And rock he will be doing at Rocklahoma this year, DEB Concerts. He will be inside the Roadhouse as always, with the DEB Concert stage. And I have it on authority, he's got a couple of other things brewing. So make sure you are following the official podcast of Rocklahoma, Surviving Rocklahoma, as we bring you the details in the coming weeks. Now, we also want to thank another proud Rocklahoma partner. I'm talking about At Your Service, the folks who put up with all of our shit that weekend, and all of the Born and Raised crew as well. Remember, you can get your own portable restroom for your campsite at Born and Raised and at Rocklahoma Music Festival, and you can squat in confidence as you don't have to share with everybody in the campgrounds like that guy. Hey, what are you doing over there, buddy?
Dinner was full!
Yeah, he didn't call at your service rentals. Now, speaking of Rocklahoma partners, one of their newest partners, the Rocklahoma Bitches, has been sponsoring the podcast for years and years, and I consider these wonderful ladies to be just like my rock and roll sisters, and we have always applauded all of the philanthropic work that they have done with those Rocklahoma guitars that raise so much money for great charities in the area. But we've also got a little piece of news that the ladies have been working on tirelessly for weeks. And I am so proud to bring you this message from the Rocklahoma Bitches.
The Rocklahoma Bitches are honored to announce special guests for our show August 22nd at the Shrine Tulsa. Host of Surviving Rocklahoma, Adam Richmond. Rebellious Photography with Rebel. Lynn and Jill with Tulsa Rocks. Music is Medicine with ROK A Vet. Christy and Monty represent the big Ole Bus at Rocklahoma. Rocklahoma Bitches.
That's right. We're going to talk a little bit about that event here a little bit later in the show, but August 22nd, save the date, put it in your calendar. We are going to be at the Shrine for a bit of a pre-Rocklahoma party, and it is a community-centered party, so we want all of you folks that have your campsite, that you have a camp at Rocklahoma, represent your camp. Come on out to the Shrine. Bring your swag for a swag swap and a much more events as well. We'll get into that here in just a little bit. We also want to thank our proud partner that was also listed on that announcement, Rebellious Photography, formerly known as Photography by Angel Lee. Rebel has been our proud staff photographer for going on 5 years covering Rocklahoma, and we also several other festivals that we covered over the years. She made her she saw Born and Raised for the first time last year and said she's got to come back. So we will be on Radio Row for both Rocklahoma and Born and Raised Country Music Festival, and you'll find not only Surviving Rocklahoma housed on that Radio Row, but Rebellious Photography as well. And I got to tell you, she is instrumental in helping me with all of these contests that we have going on, and she is also one of the main people who get signatures on those guitars that we give away as part of the scavenger hunts. So if you would like to be your chance to win a guitar signed by all of the artists that we interact throughout that weekend, make sure that you are staying tuned to Surviving Rocklahoma, and we will share how to qualify those as Angel and I get those signatures throughout both festivals. And remember to go check out the new Facebook page, Rebellious Photography, as we are doing a little bit of a couple of rebrands around here, and this we believe will make things a lot easier, as well as makes it easier for her to share stuff. So she did relaunch the page, and it is now Rebellious Photography. So make sure you go give her some love, and be sure you wish her a happy belated birthday on behalf of myself, all of our partners, our sponsors, and everyone else who had their amazing moments captured by the one and only Rebel Happy birthday, girl. Now, we also, Angel is also a proud veteran. She is so proud of her service in the Army. And speaking of veterans, we want to give a shout out to ROK A Vet, who will be having their first event coming up in just a couple of weeks.
May 22nd and 23rd, ROK A Vet presents Music is Medicine Festival at the Post Oak Lodge in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Healing through sound.
Yes, sir. We appreciate everything that ROK A Vet does. We've been working with them for, I believe, over 7 years now. And their mission is simple. Get the music that is medicine to our veterans. And since they launched from a humble idea in a Rocklahoma campground to where it's become now a national 501c charity, the mission has always been the same. They have given away over 400 concert and festival passes to veterans, as well as maintaining a close-knit brotherhood for our warriors, numbering over 38,000 people. Make sure you check out rockavet.org. If you are a veteran, active service, Gold Star, Blue Star family, or you just have a special warrior in your family that or friend, make sure you have them check out ROK A Vet, especially this coming month for Music is Medicine Festival. We will be hosting that festival. We are so looking forward to that. May 22nd at Post Oak Lodge. We also want to thank the Big Ole Bus for bringing a busload of debauchery to a festival near you. Not just Rocklahoma, but also going to be making their debut with their upgraded stage. They will be at Music is Medicine Festival as well, followed by Rock the River next month, and then gearing up for Rocklahoma, where they will be putting their new stage to full use. And don't forget to look them up on Facebook, the Big Ole Bus, because they've got their schedule of events for Rocklahoma posted, and you can see what all is going to be going on in the campgrounds at the Big Ole Bus. So if you like to pregame or hit the after parties, this is definitely a spot you want to hit. And congratulations to everything that is going on with the Big Ole Bus, and thank you to the Liquor Daddy and Liquor Mama of Pryor, Oklahoma. Now, we also, speaking of, before we do that, I see some folks admiring my fine shirt here. It's one of my favorites, and it's a limited edition from the Rocklahoma Bitches. Now, if you would like to represent your surviving Rocklahoma swag, well, make sure you check out Tannenbaum Graphics, our newest sponsor. He is also the force behind our merch shop. So make sure you go to tannenbaumgraphics.org. You can get all of your surviving Rocklahoma shirts, your photography by Angel Lee, rebellious photography, and you can even get your official Camp Mardi Gras merch ahead of the festivals this coming summer. So, and remember, everything that you spend on that Tannenbaum.com website on our merch, that funds the fun. So that's how we lower our overhead and fill up the truck with those ridiculously priced gas as we go cover these other festivals. So we greatly appreciate anyone and everyone who heads on over and buys a t-shirt or other piece of merch, as that is how we pay the bills when we are not counting on the generosity of our sponsors. And the final sponsor we need to thank, last but not least, I am of course talking about Pryor Liquor, Wines and Spirits, and we like to kick off every show the same way by joining our friends, the Liquor Daddy of Pryor, Oklahoma, and Pryor Liquor, Wines and Spirits, as well as all of our other sponsors, in having ourselves a little cheers. Now, I didn't think to put any beer in the old fridge there, so I think we're going to start things off with a little bit of a shot. So you guys let me know in the comments, what are you all enjoying? What are you imbibing on? What is your Monday night stream refreshments? Well, while you're doing that, once again, on behalf of Pryor Liquor, Wines and Spirits and all of our sponsors and partners here at Surviving Rocklahoma, cheers, everybody. Woo. Oh, that has a kick. Woo. Okay, I need a chaser. So, how are y'all doing? Oh, yes, I love my Apple Crown. I don't drink as much Apple Crown. This bottle's lasted me months. I am more of a smoker, a toker, a midnight joker. And speaking of, cool announcement. I was going to talk about it a little bit later on the show, but that is actually one of the things we wanted to talk about tonight. There was a Rocklahoma announcement. Did you all see that? For those of you who are the folks that like to partake of the cerebral celery, the devil's lettuce, the mental herb, the Cowboy Cup is now making its way to Rocklahoma. And this is huge, y'all. That's a huge attraction to be taking place at Rocklahoma. And as you all know, the Cowboy Cup is something centered around the cannabis industry. They have a whole array of different types of festivities, as well as contests and such. Make sure that you check out cowboycup.com. Congratulations to all of the fine folks behind the Cowboy Cup. We've been visiting with them over the last couple of years as I've been looking for a way to collaborate with them. And then just before they made the announcement, they sent me a text message and say, hey, guess what, brother? The cup is coming to Rock. And they have since made the announcement on their Facebook page, and it's all over their website. I believe it's cowboycup.com, produced by Dime Industries. And I believe KMOD's Gimpy is going to be hosting a large portion of that. We have also threw our name in the hat to be a judge for the Cowboy Cup as well. So fingers crossed. I do believe we have made, I think they are going to be coming on the show here in a couple of weeks or a month or two leading up to the event. So that's freaking awesome. We will be having the Cowboy Cup at Rocklahoma 2026. Now, before we get there, we've got a little shindig going on at the end of this month. not even a full month away. Ladies and gentlemen, it is, of course, the Music is Medicine Festival taking place May 22nd and 23rd at Post Oak Lodge in Tulsa, Oklahoma. There is over 24 bands that will be playing over the course of the weekend. And your pass, ladies and gentlemen, you can't afford not to go. You find me any other vacation where you're going to get out and get out of the house for a weekend, a Memorial Day weekend, for less than $50. $50 gets you access to the festival and a primitive camping spot for the weekend. Or if you don't want to camp, that's fine. You can get a single day pass for $30 and have access to all of the bands, including 2 stages, the main stage and the big Ole Bus stage, as well as numerous vendors as well. Tickets are on sale right now. You can go to rockavet.org and click on the events tab. That'll take you to the site where you can buy your passes for ROK A Vet. Now, guys, if you don't want to primitive camp, or maybe you don't want to drive all the way up there each day, maybe you just want a hotel, maybe you want maybe a lodge or cabin experience. This is Post Oak Lodge and Retreat, y'all. There is a hotel on site with rooms cheaper than most hotels in Tulsa, so there's no reason to leave. And if you book your hotel room or cabin for the event, you will also get access to the full resort, including the swimming pool. So if you want access to that swimming pool for the event, you've got to get your room. And I got to say, guys, it is a great price. And you can get those by going to Post Oak Lodge, their Facebook page, and book with them directly. Now, we will also have the links coming up later on in the week, as well as a bunch of information and frequently asked questions that we will be adding to the rockavet.org website. But for now, folks, if you just want to go and get some camping in before Rocklahoma, I know a lot of folks are going to be there representing their Rocklahoma camps. Camp Mardi Gras is going to be there. What camp is your camp going to be there? It's plenty of camp spots, and they're not allocated, so you guys you got some elbow room. So get your camp out there, get everybody together for Memorial Day weekend. It's a family-friendly event, and come and join with us. $50, and that includes camping. This is definitely something you guys are going to want to see. And once again, we've got a lot of bands that are going to be playing. Let's see, 24 bands. The show starts at 1 p.m. on Friday, ending at midnight with Dime Store Riot. Saturday, everything's going to kick off with Assault and Flattery, and it'll wrap up with Circus, who will be making their Rocklahoma debut this year. And a huge shout out to the guys in Circus. And I tell you what, folks, I've been flapping my gums for quite a while. We're almost halfway into the hour. I think we need to give you a taste of what you're going to be seeing at the end of this month. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Stonebreed.
from the first time. Now I've never been the same. You got me burning like a fever. I'm burning in your flames. You got my temperature rising. Girl, I'm finally realizing, oh, you got me running into your fire, burning into your flames. I don't know how you broke my heart, but it burns like hell. Can't break away from the fever. I can't break away from your spell. I felt the heat from the first time. Now I've never been the same. You got me burning like a fever. I'm burning in your flames. You got my temperature rising. Girl, I'm finally realizing, oh, you got me running into your fire, burning into your flames. My fire lady, go put your heat on me. I feel your burning desire, 100,000 degrees. I feel the fire, it's getting hotter. Feel your desire, I'm burning in your flames. Temperature rising, oh no. Girl, I'm finally realizing, oh, you got me running into your fire, burning into your flames, running into your fire.
And once again, that was Stonebreed. And you know what? We interviewed them several years ago at Rocklahoma. And actually, I want to say they were one of the first bands that we interviewed. You can find that interview as well as all of our past interviews on the YouTube channel. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, studio audience, give it up for Stonebreed. Yes, sir. We absolutely love our friends in Stonebreed, and it was noted in the comments that they are playing multiple, almost every festival that we're covering this summer. Not only Music is Medicine Festival, but another festival that is coming up shortly after that. I'm talking about the Rock the River Festival at Sparrowhawk Campgrounds here in Tahlequah, and a lot of great bands, folks. And this is even going to be one of the rare occurrences where you can see Saving Abel with both vocalists, Jared and Scotty being the original singer of Saving Abel. There's going to be a lot of bands in that lineup, and there's going to be some really cool stuff going on at that festival as well, including the Camp Wars. Now, the Camp Wars, to my understanding, is going to be a throwback to the good old summer camp days. And I've always described Rock the River as our rock family summer camp, because just like we're going to be doing at Music is Medicine Festival, and all of our favorite Rocklahoma camps are going to come out and represent their camps. Well, at Rock the River, you can compete as a camp in the Camp Wars games. So this is going to be freaking cool. I haven't seen that done yet, and it's going to be a really exciting event. I can't wait to see that. I also want to remind everybody to go check out the Rock the River pages, as there are several of our rock family in the competition, in the contest for the Miss Rock the River, and making its debut at the first Mr. Rock the River. And want to remind everybody, folks, this is all in fun, and because I am great friends with just about everybody in the running, we're not going to play any favorites here. I'm just going to say, go and vote. And all of those folks that are put their name in the hat, it's all in fun. It's not a popularity contest or anything like that, y'all. We are good friends with Rebel Lynn, who has been involved in that contest for several years as well. So we do want to remind everybody to remember to keep a fun spirit. It's all in fun. If you're taking it seriously, you're doing things wrong. I see a long chat here in. Oh my gosh, Breezy, I'm so sorry for your loss. This will be my first time going without a significant other. It's going to be weird, but I'm going to try to have a good time with friends. You know, good for you, Breezy. I really, that's awesome. And I'm so sorry to hear about your loss, but I am so glad that you are continuing to get out there and live your best life, and that's the way things should be. And I know for a fact that's the way they would want you to be. So good on you on that, and you are in good company, as we are full of people who have come through any number of walks of life and adversities, and that's just one of the things I love about this community, is everybody just gets to be themselves. We accept each other for who they are, and we just want to party together and stay on the positive side of life, as I sign every show out with. That's just something I truly believe in, and that's why we love to cover this community so intensely. So with that being said, we hope to see everybody at Rock the River. Now, before that, there's another event that's going to be coming up, and I'm talking about the Keep the Knocks Free event, as they are going to be doing this benefit to help support the Rock the Equinox Festival that will be taking place at the end of September. And if Rock the River is seen as our summer camp, well, Rock the Equinox is just like a big old family reunion. It's a free festival to attend. It doesn't cost you anything to go down there. Now, this for the first time, they do have to charge for camping, and that's not from the festival. That's from the city of Stigler. It's just, growing pains. They have gotten bigger and bigger every year. They've been doing it for 10 years. This will be their 11th year doing the festival. And I gotta tell you, folks, I was extremely impressed last year. The layout, everything is just so much bigger than it has been. And part of those growing pains mean eventually you start have to charge a little something to make, whether it be municipality or all of the services that now have to be included in producing that event. So for the first time ever, you will be paying like $5 or $10. I'm not sure. I think it's $5 for camping, but the event itself is still free, and it's great. And one of the best ways to keep that is by going to this event, the Keep the Knox free event. It'll be coming up June 6th, a couple of weeks after the Music is Medicine Festival. I will be hosting, and our good friend Daniel Whitmus will also be helping out with an auction to help raise funds as well. There's going to be several stellar bands that are going to be playing the event, including We Are Araya. Who else is that? Stanley's Revenge, 7 Foot Monkey. It's going to be headlined by Storage 24. We are asking all of our rock community to come out and help support this great cause and support this locally produced festival. It's all about the fans. And you know what? I tell you what, let's give you a taste of one of the bands that you will be seeing at the event. I'm talking about Copper Steel.
So the story goes, walking the line was a waste of time anyway. Losing my mind seems an honest price to pay. I'll close the door and I'll leave this all behind. What I'm looking for, I may never find. When you walk the crossroads, just to see where you stand, you sign your name in blood, and you take what you can. Go on, mama, and pray for me, but my soul has been cleared. I'm walking these crossroads, and I'm today's the day. Looking back, I see what I always should have known. Stubborn boy and his dreams, trying to make it on his own. And for a soul like me, trying hard to be that man, losing touch with a chance just to make it while I can. And I'm walking these crossroads just to see where I stand. I sign my name in blood, I'll be taking what I can. Go on, mama, and pray for me, but my soul has been cleared. I'm walking these crossroads, and I'm living as if today's the day.
studio audience. Yes. You know, they rocked the box. They sent us an email, just like any of you bands can do, and survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com, and they sent us a couple of tracks, and one of them was considerably heavier, but that one, man, it's just had so much soul. I was so happy to feature that one right here on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Copper Steel. You can see them here at just over 1 month from now on June 6th of 2026 at the venue Shrine, featuring Storage 24. I'll be hosting the Keep the Knocks Free event. And you know what? Let's give away some tickets. You want to see that band? You want to see them for free? Do it right now. In the comments, hashtag Keep Knocks Free. Hashtag Keep Knocks Free. That will be the hashtag to use to qualify to win free tickets to this event June 6th of this year. It's just a couple of weeks after the Music is Medicine Festival, and while you all are doing that, I got an excuse to play with my balls.
Giggity.
My ping pong balls, the balls of bounty, y'all. What are y'all thinking about, you bunch of dirty pervs? You know, while we're talking about that, we are going to go ahead and give a shout out to everyone who is a part of the Rock the Equinox event. It's been going on for a lot of years at Lake John Wells in Stigler, Oklahoma. Up until this year, it has been free camping. The $5 is basically to help with fund the facilities, and that goes to the city of Stigler, not the festival, and that is to help pay for facilities, because it's been growing every year. And I don't know how you guys plan to go, but I will be taking my kayak to this event, as I have a tradition, as I have my wake and bake on the lake. You guys are welcome to join me. Now, just as I had finished up my pre-roll on my kayak last year, I saw some crazy people at like 10 a.m. roll a tarp down the side of a hill and turn it into a slip and slide. And I saw a lady rowing around the lake in a boat made of cardboard. I mean, the cool things you see at Rock the Equinox is just nuts. And one way to protect that is to by supporting this event, to keep the Knocks free. And I'm going to draw a number out of the Balls of Bounty, and we are going to pick us a winner, as I've got 2 sets of passes. 1, 2, 3, and Mud McTipsy. I drew your number. Congratulations, Mud. You will be playing in the mud in Stigler, Oklahoma, you will be joining us at Keep the Knocks Free, June 6th at the venue Shrine in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We are so excited to see you, Mud Matipsy. Congratulations. Do me a favor, Mud, and send me a message through the page so that I can remember to put you on the list, so that we can get you your passes. Or Badass Lori Brass is actually in the comments. Lori, if you want, you could reach out to Mud and secure those passes for the Keep the Knocks Free event. And I tell you what, I got another set of passes. We're going to give another set of passes to this event as well, because you know what? We give away a prize every month And there's multiple ways to get qualified for this prize. And one way is to donate stars, and we thank each and every one of you folks who donate those stars, as those are little bits, little pieces of cyber currency, pennies rather, and they go into our tip jar, and that's how we support the fun here. So as a thank you, we take our top stars senders and we qualify you for a giveaway. You are the winners of our Stars Wars, which, by the way, May the 4th be with you guys, as today is May 4th, obviously. And you know I love a good pun around here. So May the 4th be with you. So with that being said, y'all, now, in addition to you folks, our top stars senders, you can also subscribe to the Facebook page for $4.99, cancel anytime, and anyone who is subscribed to the page is automatically entered for this drawing as well. Now, you say, well, maybe you don't want to pay. Maybe you don't want to send stars. I get that. Maybe you just want to hopefully get lucky by sitting through an hour of watching me flap my gums and play some awesome local bands. Well, I tell you what, this is your chance to win. We're going to give a second set away, right? What's better than one set of passes, two sets of passes, courtesy of badass Lori Brass. Thank you so much, Lori, for giving us a couple of sets to give away for this event. And so if you would like to qualify for this next drawing, it's going to be hashtag Balls of Bounty. Hashtag Balls of Bounty. And while you all are entering that keyword, before I qualify somebody for tickets to this very event, I think it's time for us to actually, we could, well, actually, I see you all. I see your entries scrolling in now. Y'all have to bear with me. There's about a 30-second delay in the feed. Well, I tell you what, check out this clip.
On June 6th, 2026, at the Shrine venue in Tulsa, Oklahoma, keep the Knox-Free DEB Concerts. Hosted by Adam Richmond of Surviving Rocklahoma. Come rock the night with bands such as Stanley's Revenge, We Are Arya, Copper Still, and closing the night out Storage 24. Tickets on sale now. Save the Knox.
All right, I have our winner now. This week's drawing just barely missed the subscribers by one number. This one actually went to the person that qualified right now. Congratulations to oh, I lost it. All of that talk up, and then I lost my winner. Hold on. I got to get back to the screen. There it is. Congratulations, this month's winner, who also is a qualifier for the live qualification. So you never know who's going to win, but I tell you what, it looks like Chantal Stellar, you have won free tickets to the Keep the Knox Free. Congratulations, Chantal. I think you've been lucky. I did. Congratulations. I feel like not recently, but something several months ago. Congratulations. That one actually went to our live qualifier. So we had we had 4 entries, 1 entry from each week, our Stars Wars winner, and then we had all of our subscribers, and then we also had our qualifier that qualified tonight. Congratulations, Chantel. Do me a favor, holler at Badass Loy Brass and let her know that you won the Balls of Bounty. Now, with that being said, y'all, we've got, I want to talk a little bit more about this event. We have been talking about everything else, so I've got the time now. You have just got to see this amazing event. As soon as I can find the dadgum flyer, there it is. You know, the Rocklahoma Bitches have outdone themselves. They decided, you know what, they wanted to put on a show. So this is the Rocklahoma Bitches show. It is going to be taking place at the Venue Shrine in Tulsa. It is going to be hosted by the Rocklahoma Bitches, featuring DJ Queen. Where is it at? All right, Queen Jessie. We also going to be featuring ahead of their Rocklahoma debut, the band Circus. They're also going to be featuring our good friends in Full Blood Productions. Now, guys, when I say that you have got to keep an eye on Full Blood Productions, I've known Justin and the gang for almost 15 years. 20 years. 20 years. Oh my gosh. 30 years. Since I was 15, I've known this guy. He was there the first time I started doing video production. And now, all these years later, things have come full circle, and he is going to be at the Rocklahoma Bitches event. They are going to be doing some interviews with all of the Rocklahoma community. They're going to have a comedian there. They're going to be doing some really cool things. This is a cool event. It is going to be taking place August 22nd. Let's check out that sick preview once again.
The Rocklahoma Bitches are honored to announce special guests for our show August 22nd at the Shrine Tulsa. Host of Surviving Rocklahoma, Adam Richmond. Rebellious Photography with Rebel. Lynn and Jill with Tulsa Rocks. Music is Medicine with ROK A Vet. Christy and Monty represent the big Ole Bus at Rocklahoma. Rocklahoma Bitches.
Now, once again, folks, they want to see all of the camps represented at this event. So if you can make it to the August 22nd event at the Venue Shrine in Tulsa, represent your camp, bring your camp swag, do a swag swap. There's also going to be some really cool things going on out in the parking lot, in addition to some cool things that my good friends in Full Blood Productions are going to be doing. We're also going to be giving away some passes leading up to the event, and you never know, the Rocklahoma Bitches may just stop by the show as well to talk a little bit more about this amazing event. We are so proud of the girls for everything they do for the community, and we are totally behind you girls. We can't wait to see you August 22nd. Once again, that is the Rocklahoma Bitches show event at the Venue Shrine, August 22nd, featuring DJ Queen Jessine and Circus. And there's going to be some fun stuff going on in the camp in the parking lot as well. Stay tuned to this show as well as following the Rocklahoma Bitches on social media as well as details evolve. So thank you again to Christy and Kendra for inviting us to make your big announcement. We are so excited to see what's going to be going on with all of that. Now, with that being said, y'all, we are winding down on the hour. We have another musical artist that had reached out to us as they rocked the box, and they're going to be playing a special stage inside the Rocklahoma campgrounds. I'm talking about over at Camp Rocklaholics, where they're going to be having a ton of bands playing over there, and it's way out there in I believe Fox Hollow, y'all, but they are going to be bringing the thunder out there. So if you want some pre-show and post-show live music, you're definitely going to be head over to Camp Rocklaholics for their campgrounds stage, and this is one of the bands that are going to be playing. Ladies and gentlemen, Divine Sorrow.
Sycophantic ramblings
studio audience. Yes. See those reactions pour in. Come on. That was freaking awesome. That was Divine Sorrow with Penchant. And that came in to you from the Rock Box. Remember, bands, if you would like your music featured here on the show, it's simple. All you gotta do is shoot me an email with an EPK and a high quality recorded, just like that band did. Look at the comments. Everybody absolutely loves them. You can see them at Rocklahoma inside the campgrounds at a campground stage over at Camp Rocklaholics. Looks like at Whitetail Run, row 39, 721. And they'll also be on the Rocklahoma Campgrounds map, a directory where you can find all of the events and all of your favorite campsites at Rocklahoma Music Festival. And huge thank you to Darren Pilkington for helping us maintain that map so everybody knows where to go to find the awesome events, whether it be the big old bus or a stage featuring that band, Divine Sorrow. Thank you so much to the band for submitting their music, and thank you for all of you in the comments for letting us know exactly what you thought of them. Now remember, folks, if you've got bands, if you got your, send us your music, got an EPK, you got a gig coming up, let us know where you're going to be playing so we can get the folks to your show. If you're gonna check out an event and you'd like to give us a report, a review, or share your story, shoot us an email to the Rock Box. If you are a veteran, an active service personnel, emergency responder, Blue Star, Gold Star family, we would love to honor our warriors. Send those service photos into the Rock Box. Doesn't matter what it is, we want you to be part of the show, folks. SurvivingRocklahoma@gmail.com and put Rockbox in the subject box so we can share you with the rest of the community. And we are out of time, folks, but before we go, let's give it up one more time for our sponsors. First up is DEB Concerts, who is answering the question, what do you want to do with your life?
I wanna rock!
And rock he will be doing inside the Roadhouse at the DEB Concerts stage. Also, we want to give a huge shout out to the Brett and the Pooh crew for not only putting up with our shit at Rocklahoma and Born and Raised, but they are also a proud sponsor of Music is Medicine Festival. So don't be caught out in the dark looking for a place to go. Number 2. What are you doing over there, buddy?
Dinner was full!
He didn't call at your service rentals. We also want to thank the Rocklahoma Bitches for inviting us to be a part of their new event.
The Rocklahoma Bitches are honored to announce special guests for our show August 22nd at the Shrine Tulsa. Host of Surviving Rocklahoma, Adam Richmond. Rebellious Photography with Rebel. Lynn and Jill with Tulsa Rocks. Music is Medicine with ROK A Vet. Christy and Monty represent the big old bus at Rocklahoma. Rocklahoma Bitches.
We also want to thank our proud partner and sponsor, Rebellious Photography, formerly known as Photography by Angel Lee. She will be with us for multiple festivals this summer. You can also meet her in person at our various vendor booths, especially on Radio Row at Rocklahoma and Born and Raised Country Music Festival, as well as the upcoming festivals we covered in this live stream. She's also a proud member of the Veterans, and she was a member of the armed forces in the Army. Speaking of, we want to give a huge shout out to ROK A Vet.
On May 22nd and 23rd, ROK A Vet presents Music is Medicine Festival at the Post Oak Lodge in Tulsa.
Also at that same event will be our other proud sponsor, the big Ole Bus, as they will be bringing a busload of debauchery and a big ass stage to Music is Medicine and the other festivals as well, including Rock the River and Rocklahoma. Now, we also want to give a shout out to our proud graphic artist, Tannenbaum Graphics. If you would like to represent the show in don our fine threads, head on over to Tannenbaum Graphics and buy your official Surviving Rocklahoma merch, as well as your official Camp Mardi Gras merch as well. And finally, folks, on behalf of all of our proud sponsors and Pryor Liquor Wines and Spirits, Liquor Daddy is in the comments now. Cheers, everybody. Alrighty, with that being said, y'all, as I say each and every week, stay on the positive side of life. And until next time, rock on.